Hello, I'm Arielle Free.
And I'm George Lawton, and this is All Round Mine, the podcast where we take an exclusive tour around some of our favourite celebrities' homes. And it's nearly a wrap for season 3, and we have toured some fabulous homes from Olivia and Alex Bowen, Vanessa Feltz, Fats Timbo, and even Vogue Williams.
And today we are starting our engines and racing over to the world of drag. She's the babe from Birmingham who entertained the clubs around London and was the breakthrough star of Drag Race season 3. She's here in all of her glory. Is Kitty Scott Claus.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, guys.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm very excited about diving into your home.
Oh my God, let's do it. Let's do it. I had to get the vac out. I had to get a quick one, so I can't lie to ya.
Well, let's have a look round right now, shall we?
Let's do it. Let's do it. So this is my bathroom, and I love it because of the bath. I love a bath. The best thing after a long day in your reels. Kick your reels off and have a lovely long soak in the bath. And also there's a great big mirror in here and that's gorgeous. Do all my skincare and everything. It looks like that looks very chaotic, but at least I know what's going on in there. Very important room next is of course my bedroom, and it's only small but it's so cozy and the bed's so comfy. And what's this? Kitty Scott jewels. These are all my old jewels from Drag Race. All the earrings and rings and everything that I ever needed. Oh my God, look. My Cilla Black teeth. That never happened. Oh, awful. But no, I've got all my jewels in here. So funny. It's like my Meet the Queen's earrings. So fabulous. Next up we have the lounge. Oh, I love my lounge. It's so comfortable. It's an L-shaped sofa. You can pull out to a bed. Oh, it's brilliant. It's great for watching movies. I've got my TV there. Oh, hi. Some plants. Gorgeous. Oh, this is funny. My friends got me this for my birthday. Kitty Scott Claus, international beauty and style guru, lived here 2011 to present. Oh, Summit. Now, this is probably the most chaotic part of my house, and I'm not proud of it, but you go from the kitchen straight into working on wigs. I've got so many wigs, I've completely run out of space in regards to wigs, but this is where I clean them, I style them, I've got all my straighteners and stuff here. It looks so messy, but it's organised chaos, because at least I know where everything is, where my wigs are. They are right next to the sink.
Oh, brilliant.
Fabulous pad.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking us around your home. First things first, I love that your teeth sit amongst your jewels.
Great.
Oh my God, I know, right? Do you know what? The other week I was like, I've lost my Cilla Black teeth. I can't find them anywhere. And then when I was doing that, I was like, oh, I found them. That's why I was so excited about them. I was like, oh my God.
So that naturally is now their home.
Yeah, that's where they live now, amongst all the jewels. But that's why I kept them on the show. Like when we were filming Drag Race, because I had loads of different teeth for because I wear like a flipper. Like this is a clip-in piece. And then I had other ones for if I was doing my Cilla Black bit, which I was meant to do for Snatch Game. I had my Cilla Black teeth. Yeah. And I had a pair of braces for when we did the Fugly challenge. Yeah. And I just kept them in with all my jewellery because I'd stoned the braces. I was like, oh, so naturally it's a piece of jewellery. Shove it in there.
I love the detail. What do you call it? A flipper?
Yeah.
Flip it into your mouth.
Just flip it in.
Wow. Getting the secrets already, George.
I know. Oh my God, exclusive.
I am loving the organisation in your home, though. You've got everything in very specific locations, but I'm slightly concerned about health and safety issues within your home.
Yeah.
And I want to start with the stairs that lead down into your bathroom, because this scares me a little bit, because occasionally bathrooms are used maybe after a night out.
Yeah.
This seems like it could be a hazard.
This has happened. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've woke up on the floor being like, how to get down here? And also, I'm all right. I'm okay. Touch wood. I've always been fine.
Also, the window's directly at the bottom.
Yeah.
Straight through the window.
Straight out into the street.
You did say you love that bath.
I do.
Is it the haven after a long day?
Yeah. Do you know, if you've been in heels all day, and it's not just the heels, it's the corset, the tucking, the boobs, they weigh so much. Girls, you know. But it takes a toll on your body. And like, by the end of the day, I'm like always so knackered and tired. So to have a bath is just
Are you
so
like a bubble bath person or salts and oils?
Oh, I do it all. I do like
you?
bubble baths, salts in it. The only thing I don't like, I'm not really big on bath bombs. Like it completely like discolours the whole bath, and then it's just like I just feel like I'm sitting in like. Whereas like if I'm in like salts or like bubbles, I'm like, okay, this is fine. This is like cleansing.
I've got to say though, this is for someone that doesn't use bath bombs, by the way, but there's something quite appealing about, it's almost like Sweet Shoppy, isn't it? That you've got all of the little bath bombs and you can just choose the one.
The novelty wears off quite quickly.
But that's the thing. I think the novelty wears off like within 2 seconds. You like pop it in. You're like, okay.
How long are you soaking for?
As long as I can.
Oh, really? Okay.
I love it. I love like lighting a candle.
Yeah.
I've got one of those little what do you call them? Like
the
little
boards that go across.
That go
you're
charcuterie
fancy.
going on.
Oh, a charcuterie. I wish. Oh my God.
Some dips.
Bit of ham in the bath.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I was going to say like a book or
Okay.
an iPad with some Netflix.
I was thinking some crudités and some
a glass
tzatziki.
of wine. Why not? I love it. No, that's what I'm going to do
One for next time.
Yeah, next time.
What if a bit falls in the bath though? Then you got fish out your treats though.
It'll be like the worst part, like when you're doing the washing up and your hand touches a bit of something and you're like, but it'll be like on the next level because it'll be your whole body. So you're like, get me out.
It'll be fine. A little lavender flavoured carrot stick. It'll be all right.
You did have a beautiful plaque, which was from your friends.
It
which I really
was.
loved. And I noticed they said from 2011. Was that when Kitty Scott Claus was born?
That was when I moved down to London.
Right.
So I'm originally from Birmingham, but I moved to London in 2000 and I think it was 2011, yeah. And so, yeah, that's how long I've lived there. It's my parents' flat, but I love it so much. And it's like the place where like I feel like I discovered who I am. And then like I started doing drag and like literally it's just all come from living in that apartment.
And what was it like making that move down from Birmingham? Was it scary at the time?
Do you know what? I don't ever remember it being scary. I remember just feeling so like ready and so excited to move to London. London was always my dream.
Yeah.
My dream was always like, I want to move to London and I want to do this, I want to do that. And I want to like, I was really like clear about what I wanted to do. Yeah. I went to drama school, so that was the reason I moved down to London. And so I moved down for that. And then it was just like, moving down was just so exciting that I was just like, I'm loving it. This is all my dreams come true.
And when was it that you discovered drag? Was that after you moved to London or was that still back in...
Oh no. Do you know what? I think like, because people ask this all the time, they're like, when did you first like discover drag? And like, when did it first come into my life? And I think for me, it was always through pantomime and like going to see like the Pantomime Dame and seeing that and seeing like Lily Savage on the TV growing up. And then moving to London and it being everywhere, because I live like in the centre. I live in like just outside Soho. So it was everywhere for me. It was just all over. And then my best friend was actually a drag queen before me. And she was getting all the attention. She was getting free drinks, free entry, attention from boys. And I was like, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then I did. Great.
I love this. We're getting it because you're very, very good at Gemma Collins' impression. And I keep hearing little twinkles of you like going into it. And I'm like, we're going to have to get you to do that.
I love it. Do you know what? I feel like we're just merging into one. Yeah. It's so funny. I'll be like, people like stop doing a Gemma impression. I'm like, I was just being me.
How supportive, because obviously your friend was a drag queen, how supportive were your friends and families when you started doing drag?
They're so
they loved
supportive.
It.
Yeah, my family are amazing. I never really had to come out.
Yeah.
I was so lucky. Like, I mean, I grew up having like Barbies and like Bratz dolls, so it really wasn't a shock when I was like, I'm gay. They were like, what? Never. And then for when I told them I was going to do like drag, they were like, okay, like this makes sense. Like. When I was at drama school, the whole time I was there, people would be like, what parts do you want to be? And I was always like, I don't want to be the boy parts because they're really boring. I want to be like Elle Woods in Legally Blonde. I want to be like Glinda in Wicked. Yeah. I was always like drawn to the female parts. Not like that. And so, but that was like what drew me in. I was like, I don't want to be like the boy part. So when I started doing drag, it was like, oh, I can like do this and like explore this. And so like drag was just the most amazing thing for me when I discovered it.
You say that flat, you discovered yourself, you've really like grown up through that. Are you the person that brings your fellow queens home after a night out?
Yes.
Or because you're quite central, so I imagine.
Like central, everyone's like, we'll come to Kitty's, we'll get a little McDonald's on the Uber Eats, come round, have a couple of nugs, spill a bit of tea, have a drink, and gorgeous time.
Yeah.
It's funny you should mention the Uber Eats, because something told me that kitchen wasn't getting much use.
No, never.
No.
Just for wigs.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, do you know what? Like, it's like Carrie Bradshaw's house. Like, she uses the oven for, like, jumpers, like storage.
So it's perfect. It's like a little salon.
It's like my little salon.
Yeah, I
I'll
love
start
it.
doing my acrylics in there and everything. I'll get people in.
So, party back at Kitty's place.
Yeah.
After a night out. Who's coming? 3 dream guests to come round yours.
Oh, I love.
Oh, okay.
After party.
Or is it dinner party or after party?
I think after party.
After
Should we go
party, I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking for
McDonald's
no one.
after party.
I've just done MasterChef and I'm still like, I'm not cooking. So my first after party guest would be Baby Spice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crank up the tunes, crank up the Spice Girls. I love her
You
so
got to meet
much.
her, didn't you?
I
on
did.
Drag
It was the
Race?
best day
So
of my
good.
life. I know I should be like going on Drag Race. That was the most incredible. But like meeting Baby Spice, that was like the cherry on top of everything for me. I was like, this is the most incredible experience.
Yeah, and I think you said at the time you just weren't worried about being cool in that situation.
Oh
at
yeah,
all.
no. I
You
was
just go
like,
for it.
and like that's the thing. I was like in my head when they said like it's Baby Spice, and I remember thinking I'm gonna cry, and then I was like, so because like you're being filmed right now, you got a camera in your face, and you don't want to be like the 30-year-old crying over Baby Spice, and there I was, and then like talking to her and like being in the moment and like. To me, like, I was in the losing girl group. That's why we're being, like, critiqued. And I was so, like, at peace with everything. I was like, do you know what? I don't care. You can send me home because I'm talking to Baby Spice. This has made my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, that was, like, my favourite runway I had. Like, everything about it was just so perfect.
Yeah.
That I'm
You're
like, this
great.
is, like, the dream. So Baby Spice would be the first one.
Okay, great.
Number 2. Oh. Can they be dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Princess Diana.
Oh, great.
Oh, what an icon.
Do you think she'd get along
All
with Baby
blondes.
Spice?
Absolutely, all the blondes, all
the
the
blondes.
blondes. Yeah, no, I bet they would. But
Yeah.
I bet Our Eye's got some great stories.
I bet she
I
does.
bet, and also she used to love a night out at the RVT, didn't she?
Did she?
Yeah, she used to sneak in drag.
Did she?
Princess Diana
I didn't
used
know
to
this.
sneak out of the palace, and she used to go into the RVT with Freddie Mercury, and they used to put her in like drag to disguise her. She used to go as like a drag king.
Oh my God,
So,
this is
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, so I'd have Princess Diana.
Amazing.
How camp.
Third
And then
guest.
Third guest. Oh God. GC.
Yeah.
Why not?
Princess Diana.
What a fun party that would
Gemma
be.
Collins
And the
and Baby
G-Spice.
Spice.
I would love that. That's my dream right
What do you
there.
think Princess Diana would make of Gemma Collins?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think she'd love her.
I think she'd love her.
I think she would.
Yeah. Have you ever met Gemma Collins?
I have.
Did she love you?
Did the world explode?
So, do you know what? It was one of those things where it was like, this is so bizarre. And like, the first time I met her was years ago, like before I was on Drag Race and everything. And she invited me to one of her parties. She was launching her perfume.
Right.
And I met her in real life and I was like, hi, I'm Kitty. And she was like, I know exactly who you are. I was like, oh, my life has been made. My life has been made. And then doing her on drag, because I wasn't meant to do her on Snatch Game. She was my third choice.
Right.
Because I was like, I feel like it's going to be so predictable if I go in there and I'm like, I'm going to do Gemma Collins.
Yeah.
Because also, like, Cheryl Hole did her for season 1 and Cheryl's like my drag sisters. So I was like, there's already parallels there that I'm like, I don't want to draw anymore. So I was meant to do Cilla Black for Snatch Game. And then I had Jane McDonald for my second choice.
Right.
So, because I was like, that's going to be quite fun. She's just northern and she just loves cruising and there's
Great.
loads of jokes in there. And then Gemma was my third choice. And then Rue was like, do Gemma. I was like, okay, we'll
Okay.
do. I'll read the room. I will do Gemma.
So you know when Gemma said to you, I know exactly who you are, was that I know exactly who you are? Or was it a...
It was like, I've got a restraining order
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the post.
Yeah.
You need to stop. No, it was like, and she, do you know what? The first time I met her, and every time I've met her, she's just been so warm and so like lovely and so like, even like silly things, like she'll message me going like, honey, what bronzer do you use? Out the blue.
No way.
And I'll be like,
love
oh, I use
that.
this. And she'll be like, nah, get on this. I'm like,
How good is RuPaul at like guiding you through the whole process?
oh. No, I'm joking. So good. Like, the thing is, it's Ru's program.
Yeah.
You want to make Ru laugh. So obviously you do what Ru says.
The pressure.
Yeah, completely. But it's like, you have to make Ru, it's like, we've all seen the show. We know what the tea is.
Yeah.
You want to be here to make Ru laugh.
Yeah.
Like, if you make
That
Ru laugh, you're
iconic
fine.
laugh.
Yeah. And I remember thinking, like, in the first couple of episodes, that was my goal going into it. I was like, I just need to make Ru laugh once. Just like once this episode, I need to make him laugh.
Okay, I'm sure you get asked this quite a lot. There's like, we all want to know the behind the scenes secrets, the intel, the download, what really goes on in Drag Race. But if there's one thing that you like love telling, is there one thing that no one knows?
Do you know
about
what?
Drag Race?
My biggest thing when we film Drag Race, obviously you see like RuPaul on the TV and you see like, she's so like incredible and like majestic and like gorgeous to look at and everything, and she is, but like seeing RuPaul in the flesh, like even as a man, was just incredible. Like, he's so tall.
Oh, really?
This is what I couldn't deal with. Like, he was literally like,
how tall? Like,
I want to
6
say
foot?
like 6'5", maybe.
Wow.
6'6".
Really?
So tall.
That's why the legs look so good in drag.
Yeah.
Legs
It's just
for
like
days.
towering. But like, to see that in real life, I was like, I've never seen someone this tall.
Because you're not short.
No, I'm 5'11", like 6 foot, and so like in a heel, I'm like 6'4".
Yeah.
I love that.
But then like RuPaul, like when Ru's in heels and everything, it's like 8 foot, and like the hair on top of it, it's like, oh my god, so funny.
High ceilings on set.
Literally, it
only.
has to
RuPaul.
be. I think there was one door backstage that it was just like a normal height door, and all of us like going through, apart from like Electra Fence because she's like 5 foot nothing, we would all have to be like limboing underneath it. So funny.
It'd be such a good outtake just like to put a camera
I
on
know.
that door and watch you all, like-
All of us like ooh, sneaking through.
Who would you have as a guest judge if you could choose anyone?
Do you know who I think would be an amazing guest judge? Adele.
Oh, God, yeah.
Just imagine.
Yeah.
Adele and also Vicky B, Posh Spice.
Oh, really?
How funny would that be?
Yeah, that'd
I think
be good.
she's so hilarious.
I reckon she'd be up for that.
Yeah, oh my God. Those
I
lucky
love that.
girls.
Those two, yeah, would be great. Excellent selection.
Drag queens have always sort of been known as being very brave and courageous, but have you ever sort of felt nervous ever stepping out as Kitty before?
No, do you know what? I think after going on Drag Race, you become more aware of your surroundings and you become aware of like, okay, people are watching me and they know like who I am because you've been on the telly and everything. So it's like you gain an awareness. But I think it's that thing where like with drag, you have to own it. You have to just know yourself. I remember when I started doing drag, I was talking to one of my drag sisters and I was like, I've got this wig and I don't know if I can pull it off. And it was like this big curly blonde wig. And I was like, I love it, but I don't think I can, I've never worn anything like it. And she was like, you can pull it off, you're a drag queen. Yeah. And you just sell
Love
it.
that.
And it's like, you need to have the confidence within yourself. And then I feel like you can apply that to your everyday life.
Yeah.
It's like, who cares what you wear? Like, as long as you're comfortable and as long as you feel like you're rocking it, then it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks.
It's so true, that, isn't it? Like, we do live in a world where we care a lot about what people think.
Yeah,
There's even strangers we've
completely.
never even met on the internet before.
Yeah.
And just like shacking that kind of like, that like nerves or whatnot, and then just being like, why does it matter?
And do you know what? The more you think of it, and I know it's a RuPaul song, but everything is like, we're all born naked and the rest is drag, but it's so true.
Yeah.
Like everything, like you got up to date and you put on that striped top and those shorts, that is your drag. You chose that. And it's like, but like, this is the thing. It's like you choose what you feel comfortable in and you feel like you could take over the world in. And I know it's hot today and everything and you want to be comfortable, but like how you dress yourself, you dress yourself how you want the world to see you. And it's so like, once, like, I think realizing that, and it's just like, amazing.
And to those queens that maybe don't have, or aspiring queens that don't have the same support network that maybe you had growing up, what would you say to them that want to get out into the world?
I think the biggest thing is you need to just believe in yourself. If, regardless of like your support network, if you don't have a strong support network and you don't have friends, I feel like if you have the self-belief within yourself that it doesn't matter because I know that I can do this.
Yeah.
I think that's what's most important.
Yeah.
And that's like your superpower from
Like,
within.
completely
It's like,
agree.
who cares?
Yeah.
Well, we want to challenge you now.
Okay.
Because George here needs a bit of a drag education.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't quite know the lingo,
Right.
doesn't know kind of like the terms, the styling and whatnot. So I thought that you could help us give George a drag education.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, let's do it.
So what would you say are the top phrases that George should know from like any drag queen?
Slay.
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 Slay. Is
Not
there
like
a-
Father Christmas.
Okay. Is there a movement that I can do along with this
You
action?
could do like a little like slay.
Slay.
Slay mama.
Slay-
Slay mama. That's cute.
Okay.
And if you were to break that down for him, what does slay
So
mean?
slay
Translation,
means like
yeah.
you're killing it. Like
Okay.
it's a really like, oh my god, slaying.
Slay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slay.
slay.
Where does it come from?
It's, do you know what? So much of the drag lingo comes from the ballroom culture in New York and America. And so a lot of it, and it all comes from like trans women and like that whole scene back in the 80s with like ballroom in the 80s in New York. And so it's, and then it gets like fed across and like diluted down. And so, and like that's how it becomes
Wow.
the culture and the
What,
language that we have today.
How would we get George's drag name?
Oh, okay. So, no, wait, what was that one that they did years ago where it was like your mother's...
I've heard this.
Yeah.
So your nan's name and the last thing you ate is
That's
one.
it.
I've
Okay.
heard that.
So it's Linda Fruit Pastel Lolly. Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
I mean,
I think
Linda Lolly's
RuPaul.
better.
Linda Lolly.
Linda Lolly.
Linda Lolly.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Middle
not
name
brand
Fruit
her.
Pastel. You could get a brand deal with Fruit Pastels.
Linda Lolly.
So Linda Lolly knows slay.
Linda
Any
Lolly
other
slay.
terms that she needs to know?
Oh, okay.
What's my vibe? Am I just going to dress up as Fruit Pastels the whole time? Is it going to be sort of
Well,
very
you need to have a
colourful,
skill set.
very-
Lots of queens have skill sets, don't they? So
Yeah,
like,
sure.
You would say, what would you say yours is mostly like kind of comedy?
Yeah, I say I'm
performance?
like comedy, like impressions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's very good with lighting.
That's true. I can do a GC
Lighting-
impression as
Oh,
well if you
can
want.
you?
Oh, do some
Oh.
Yeah.
GC
Do you want me
for
to-
us.
okay,
Yeah,
hang
go
Oh,
on.
this is amazing.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren. I'm claustrophobic. Yeah.
Love it.
Is it good?
There we go.
Marks out of 10.
Yeah.
10.
Thank
you.
11.
Slay.
Yeah,
Slay.
that you
Slay.
slayed. That was a slay, mama.
Linda
I love it. Linda Lolly.
Lolly.
Coming to a stage near you.
Linda Lollipops.
Linda Lollipops.
That's such a good
She
drag
pops
name.
when she drops. Yay, there's the tagline.
There it is. I'm excited now.
Are
I'm
you?
going to work on this.
We can
I'm
get-
quite
yeah,
excited
yeah,
to
yeah.
style Linda Lollipops.
Okay, all right.
How would you style Linda Lollipops?
Do you want to-
Colourful.
Absolutely, it has to be colourful.
Yeah,
am I
like
doing
a Fruit Pastel
hair-wise?
lolly. We should literally
But I
make-
feel like it should be like an updo.
Oh,
Because then
with
it's...
the lolly colours.
Oh, that's a bit on the nose.
Is it?
Okay.
Sorry.
Going for obvious here.
Okay, yeah.
No, that's a fun idea though. That could be for pride. Pride, very colourful. We love it. No, I'm seeing you in an updo, like gorgeous gown, gorgeous
Nice.
Linda Lollipops.
Okay.
Because it's like if you're glam, but then you have a name like Linda Lollipops. I think you can't go wrong. You're already onto a winner.
Great.
Season 4, all round mine.
Yeah,
Linda
there we
Lollipops.
go.
and
Yes.
Arielle.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it.
I love that.
You are the life and soul of the party. How does one become the life and soul of the party?
I think the biggest piece of advice I can give is just knock back a couple of secchies. Gorgeous times.
Prosecco.
Yeah.
Is that the drink of choice?
Oh, absolutely.
Nothing
I
more
love
fancy?
Me. No. Do you know what?
Straight
the
up
cheaper the
bubbles.
better. I love. Like, I don't like champagne.
No.
What about a drop of orange juice? Make it a mimosa.
Mimosa. We at brunch. Poor. Cocktail o'clock. No, what's that? What's that chambord you put in as well?
yeah.
The
Oh,
red-
the raspberry
Oh
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
baby! I love it.
In Scotland, there's like a drink called Buckfast. Have you ever heard of it?
Buckfast, no.
Yeah, well, it's quite lethal. It's known for like...
Very
and
Scottish.
their version of like a nice chambord classy drink is putting Buckfast in. Do not drink that
Wait,
ever.
what's my favourite drink from Scotland? Venoms.
Venoms?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god,
What
they
is
are
it?
they are fab.
I think
Is it a shot?
No, it's like you get like a big like pint glass of it, and I think it's like WKD blue. Like there's loads of spirits and orange juice. It's bright green,
Oh.
and it gets you like
I was going to say, it sounds like you mess you up.
so wasted.
Yeah.
But so like I was drinking it, I was like I can't even taste the alcohol in it, and then like it's like one of those
Dun,
like
dun, dun.
2 hours later, I'm on the floor like. Living my best.
Okay, couple
So-
of Venoms.
Yeah.
Couple of Venoms.
Linda Lollipops needs a venom.
So we ask all of our guests to bring in a sentimental item from home. What have you brought for us?
So I have brought in. Ooh, let me find it.
Oh, your orthodontics.
I know.
Yeah, it looks like your teeth
It's my
are in there.
teeth. It's my
Is
teeth.
that your teeth case?
Yeah, it is. And I didn't know what to do because my item from home is very. Oh, I look like I'm on QVC now, don't I? It's a lovely necklace set with matching earrings. So.
You'd be pretty good at that.
I
I'd buy the necklace.
How much is it on
Sell
for?
anything. Right. So my sentimental item, can I just say before, I realised coming into this, I'm not a very sentimental person.
Okay.
I chuck everything away.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
too.
if it takes up too much space, I'm like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
I've got the memory of it.
I think it's my memory's rubbish, so I need the photos to remember these things.
I'm a bit in between. I get claustrophobic.
You get
And then I have
claustrophobic.
to have a big old cleanse.
Yeah,
and just get
yeah.
rid of everything.
So my sentimental item, obviously when you're going away to Drag Race, you're not meant to tell anyone. I told my best friend, and he had this necklace made for me, and it says Kitty on it, on the one side, and then on the back it says "You got this," and he gave it to me just before I went away, and I wore it on the show, and if you look back, you can see that I wear it so most of the time I had it under everything because I was I just need it to have it. So I know that I've got my friends support with me. So I know that they're here and they're with me and I can do this. And I remember the first time the sound lady who was putting our mics on found it, she saw it and she was like, oh, it says your name. And then she turned it around and she said you got this. And she was like, oh, and she started crying. And it was just I was just there oh my God, okay. And that was the first day that I won my first repeater badge. So I was it's so special. And then I wore it the whole way through filming, and
love it.
Yeah, it's so special to me. So this is my sentimental item.
Love that.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
If we're coming round to yours, do you have any house rules?
No, just have a good time.
That is the rule.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
not
rule.
fussy about shoes on or off
No.
or anything.
So we do just have one more question for you. We'd like to know what it is that home really means to you.
Oh, well, how cliche is it to say home is where the heart is?
Not cliche at all.
Yeah.
I
I
think
don't even think we've had that as an answer.
I don't think we have.
We asked
No.
all
Have
of
you
our
not?
guests,
No.
yeah.
everyone else is
Probably because they've all thought it was too cliche. To be fair.
Yeah. No, that's
like
a
live,
stupid
laugh,
answer. Oh my God, literally all the cliche hum things. I'm like,
Do you have them?
yeah, I love it. No,
Great.
I just think it's so funny. I don't have them in my house. Oh my God, imagine. No, but I would totally. But I think home is it's where the heart is. And for me, it's if I'm away on tour or whatever, it's do you know when you're just I just want a day at home
Yeah.
to just sit on the sofa and watch a film and order food and just do really mundane stuff that you I don't want to do that at a hotel.
Yeah.
I want to do it at home.
Yeah.
And I want to have my friends round and have a gorgeous time and have a secchi or two. Do you know what I mean? That's what home is to me.
Yeah.
Well, you have been out and about a lot recently, haven't you?
Yes, so I am in the next series of Celebrity Master Chef.
Yes, amazing.
And I am also one of the drag mentors on Queens for the Night, which is
Wow.
going on ITV later this year.
So you're a mentor on it.
I'm a mentor, a drag mentor.
Do you take the role very seriously?
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, I like the tea. I like
But no, we have it's we get given celebs and we have to put them in drag and they do a performance and it's yeah, it's fun.
Great.
And I'm very excited for MasterChef as well.
Oh,
Because,
Although you
yeah.
can't cook.
well, I was going to say, do they allow you to take McDonald's in
Well, this
with
was
you and
my
just
plan.
plate it up?
This was my plan going into it. I was I'm just going to sneak in a couple of chicken selects or something and just ooh. Look what I made.
Bit of
They'll be
basil on
yeah.
top. Yeah.
Of course you did. But when I was doing MasterChef, because I did when we filmed that, I was in a play in the West End at the same time. So I was doing MasterChef in the day and then doing my show in the West End at night time. So I was doubling up. So it was crazy scheduling, but we made it happen. And yeah, I'm so excited for it
Made
all
some
to come
good
out.
food creations.
Well, we'll have to wait and see about that.
So where can everyone keep on top of what's going on? Follow you on the socials?
Everyone can follow me at Kitty Scott Claus across all social media.
Easy.
Easy
Very
peasy.
simple.
Yeah.
Kitty, thank you so much. I've
Thank
not laughed this much in a
you.
long
So much
time.
for having
What
me.
a grand finale to the
It's
series.
so fun. I love it. Thank you for having me.
Well, unfortunately, that is the grand finale of season 3 of All Round Mine, but you can catch up on all your podcast streaming services. You can subscribe to the Primark YouTube channel. There are loads of episodes all the way from the beginning of series 1 to this final episode. And hopefully, we'll see you again soon.